Hey guys, BearJack16 here, and welcome to episode 3 of Crazy Craft. Now you may see a few things behind me. Those are duplicator trees. Anybody familiar with these? These trees, essentially you can put anything next to them, any block, you only need one, and it will duplicate it around in the 2-block radius. So I got these after about 6 hours on looking for them on stream over on my Twitch. The link is in the description. I should have 2 streams on there now from Crazycraft if I follow the idea that I'm going to. I streamed once as of recording yesterday, and I plan on streaming again tomorrow, possibly maybe Monday, after episode 2 drops. But yeah, so my plan for today is to get ultimate gear, because it's about time. And the way I'm going to do that is by using the resources I have here, and by using the resources I have in my chests. So in the last episode, we went down into our little mining hole right down there, and our giant line of miner stream stretches. Also, I upgraded our chest because I got tired of bad storage, and I've added a crap load of stuff into all that. We're using diamonds now for EMC. Thank you, duplicator trees. Anyway, but I have uranium blocks and titanium blocks because I've been duplicating the crap out of the ores using duplicating tree from the miner stream. So I'm going to put this uranium block right here, and I'm going to put the titanium block right here, and I'm going to let this stuff just go ahead and duplicate. I'm going to take all of these diamonds, we'll put them into our transmutation tablet, and we're going to let this stuff go on the background. What I want to do today is what I said I was going to do in the last episode. I want to start up with getting ourselves a fun new toy, a little way of moving around. Also, I have a build idea in mind, but that's not important right now. The build idea isn't going to be coming in today's episode, so we're not going to worry about it. But what I can do is if we go in and look up these crystals. I got one of these in the last video. I don't know where it is, but I will know right now. There it is. Boom. Perfect. And now all I need is some iron. Do I have any iron? I'm just casually looking. These chests are massive and unorganized, so it's a win-win. Perfect, there's my iron. And now I don't remember how to do it exactly. Key. Yes, that's the one I want. There we go. A Tardis key. Now this Tardis key is very simple to craft, but it's very entertaining because if we just click this button right here, this is a Tardis. This Tardis is bound specifically to me, and we can go inside of it and see all sorts of fun stuff. It's very dark in here though. I'd wonder if that's because it's nighttime out there. Oh, it's lighting up a little bit. Yeah, we had to wait for it to load in. Got it. But if you come down here, you can click this, and it'll change to everybody online, and you can give them different permissions. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be the only person that has the full thingy. I do want to see what other TARDISes there are. Full 10th-ish. What's this? Warning, change of classrooms may replace blocks. Please right-click, then sneak right-click this button to proceed. Right-click, sneak right-click. I don't know. What is the other one? Main or full? And sneak right-click. Okay. Interesting. Or do I have to go specifically over here to go up like this? Okay. I don't know. I don't know if I kind of prefer the openness of it. I'm going to go back down and choose the other one, I think. Yeah, because I kind of prefer the main. But I'm going to play around and come up with a strategy of what rooms we want in this TARDIS. How many corridors, what rooms, map it all out, figure out how I want it properly, and then I'm going to go ahead and properly make that so that we can use the TARDIS for full ability. So the first step is going to be laying out our TARDIS how we want it, and the second half of it is learning how to fly the TARDIS so we can bring it all over to get its full utilization. And that is what this entire episode is going to be about, is figuring out how to properly utilize Tardis while in the background having our duplicator trees running and getting ultimate gear. But for right now, I'm going to go into a creative world, get a test up, and plan out the Tardis. And then we'll come in and I'll show you guys how we're going to go about actually getting it in place. So I'll be right back. So I did a little bit of maneuvering and pain, and I know how I'm going to do it. So the way I'm going to do it, all right, that's annoying. I need that. All right, so I'm going to bring this into here, and the first thing first, we need a junction. So I'm going to do it on one side, and then I'm going to show you the four-way junction. That's exactly what I need. I'm going to do it on one side, and then I'm going to show you how to do it. You just put it so you saw what I did. I came in here, I took the Skyway screwdriver out of there, and then you put it in this hole in the back, and then you select whether you want it to be a room, corridor, a corridor junction, or a corridor lift, and I don't want any lifts. I'm not going to be going up or down or anything. But right now, we're worried about rooms. So rooms, we're going to take the big chamber, because we're going to need one of those. And that's going to go right there. That's going to be our big chamber right there. And again, everything I do on this side is going to go over there, and then I'll show you my full plan out. I just planned it out in a creative and made sure it's good. And then now we're actually going to go back to corridors, because I want normal corridors. There we go. Yep, and then we're going to go here, place that there, and that'll be good there. Place this here, and that'll be good there. And then come over here. Once again, this is very repetitive, and I know, and I apologize, but it's literally... Oh, no, I was right doing that. Yep, because now I need a room. And I need a... Nope, not a medium farm. A medium chamber. Thank you. But yeah, so it's very repetitive, and it's all that is. That's why I'm not going to show you guys doing both sides, but... I'm going to be doing this, and then my plan from here, I'm going to quickly cut away. I'm going to quickly do this again, and then when I come back, I'll show you guys how I'm going to connect them. Because it took me a lot of finagling to make... Oh, no, I don't want the big chamber right away. That would be bad. I almost screwed that up. But it's a lot of finagling to get it to go together, and I don't want to bore you. So I will be right back. So now what we want to do is we want to go to corridor, go to tiny, and if I finagled with it earlier, so I know that it takes 3 tinies and a medium to make the journey across. So that's 1, 2, 3. Got that going there. And I'm going to do this on the same side, just so that I can keep it looking consistent, you know? And plus it'll help me remember where I am. And then we're going to come over here, and then all we have to do is go up to a medium now. Oh, medium. I should have gone down then. And we were going to stay on the same side, and then this is when it tells us that it doesn't work because I screwed something up. Oh, perfect. All right, so now we have the full square on that. Well, that half of the square connected, and hopefully it'll connect. Well, that's gonna work. Hopefully it'll connect over here as well. Now I do want to kind of know how I should make this, like this one, a connector to see if I can connect it to, if it lines up with the other thing, and make a path to it. But I don't know if it'll work. We should try. We'll try real quick. Oh, I'm glitching into the wall because of my speed pet. But yeah, so this is going to be the layout for our Tardis base. I kind of want to make the Tardis our base simply because... Oh, there we go. So that should cut out one part of it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do corridor junction. No, we only want... Yeah, we want a T junction. And now is that T-junction going to make us... Now should I go from... Are we good? Actually, you know what I should probably do? I should probably make a corridor going out of this one and then make the T-junction coming out of this one. So let's just make a normal corridor and hope that lines up properly. Oh, gotta make it. There we go. Alright, so, yep. And then I think right there will be the T-junction. And then this is where it tells us that I screwed it up. Or we'll do a quick tiny corridor and then do T-junction. Or it tells us that it simply can't. Not from schematic. Okay, so this is when we'll take the T-junction. Corridor. And then if this doesn't work, then it's alright, we just won't have it. Which, I mean, I'm not really concerned about. T-junction. Boom. Not from schematic. Alright, well, that's fine. So we'll dismantle this then. And we will just keep that as that, and we'll get another... No, this is already at T-junction. That's at T-junction, so I want it to go back to corridor tiny. And then... But yeah, I want to have this as our main base for this, because the idea... I see a lot of potential having... a mobile base, but the one thing and a lot of fun in traveling between the dimensions using this... The one thing I do kind of want to have to remember that we have to look out for is the idea that Tardises can explode. And I don't know how it happens, and I don't know how to stop it from happening. But that's going to be the one thing that I have to pay attention to. So, but that's okay though. That's okay. I'll definitely, if it happens, we can roll back to server a little bit, and I'll rework it to work. But I'm thinking we have like our main like storage and setup area in like one of these areas here. We'll fill in all this hole with like nice blocks and make this really a home, you know. And then we'll have like these corners are laid out perfectly with this floor pattern. We'll put like duplicator trees in here because I think this will be tall enough right in here. If I set the duplicator tree right there, it'll grow up perfectly. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5 blocks. Yeah, should be enough room for a duplicator tree in here. And we'll have those in probably just have 4 duplicator trees running in here. And then things like backpacks and inventory pet collection on one side, you know. And then we'll kind of like one with like ant nest cages and what have you. But yeah, and then I don't know what I'll be doing with the other big chamber, but you guys can shoot me comments down below, so giving me suggestions. But now it comes time for the figuring out of the actual flag. Now I've never done this before, and I'm not going to jump in and try to do it and screw something up. So I'm going to watch a crap ton of YouTube videos and come in this knowing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna go research. I'll be back. Probably in another day when it's not 3:17 a.m. Yeah. So I just came back up here and well, back out of the Tardis real quick because I just said I was gonna do my researching, but I wanted to check on our duplicator trees. And they've been working non-stop while we've been in there. So that's freaking awesome. So that means that we can go ahead right now. I'm only going to grab a couple of these because I don't need all of them right now. I'm just going to grab like 7 because that'll be more than enough. And I have my inventory. I already have my inventory. So we can go ahead and grab that as well. And that's 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Our Tardis is right over there, of course. But if we come in here, we can pop the titanium blocks in there, get 63 of those, 63 of those, and then we can make ultimate gear. So if we type in ultimate pickaxe, make one of them, an ultimate axe, make one of them, an ultimate shovel, of course we'll make some of them, and then of course all of the ultimate armor. Ultimate helmet, ultimate boots, ultimate leggings, and ultimate chest piece. And that means that we're no longer wearing all this crappy stuff using discount tools. We can have good, solid gear. Some of the best in the game. And look at us. That's crazy crafting right there. Let's change this to a better hat, though, to celebrate. Perfect. This is crazy crafting right here. I love it. But yeah, we got duplicator trees in here. They'll be moving into the Tardis. We have a starter farm in here. I'll probably bring some farming into the Tardis. The chests will probably be in the Tardis. I want to do some research to make sure it's going to be safe before I properly do it. But that'll can be expected. Somebody bone meal all the grass in here. But now I'm going to go do my research, and I'll... Can I, like, summon my Tardis? No. But yeah, I'm going to go do my research, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. So, Tiki, are you okay with me recording you?
What?
Are you okay with me recording you?
Okay. Sure.
Awesome. Because this is going to be really funny for content. All right, so if you want to just come to this side of the police box, please. Just click that button. Click that door.
Click what button?
The door.
Okay.
Welcome.
What is this?
This is a TARDIS. Are you familiar with Doctor Who?
No, never watched it.
All right, so essentially, this thing is in the show can travel through time and space. In Crazy Craft, it can travel through any dimension, land anywhere in that dimension, at any time. So it'll give me the ability to travel through dimensions, free of will, land anywhere, and it's going to be my main base as long as it's reliable enough.
This is so big.
It is, and it can get bigger. I just planned it out how I want it to be for now. Just in the meantime, I'm gonna have my storage in here, duplicator trees. I just explained my whole video. I'm not gonna go through it right now again, but yeah. But I've got like stuff down here, like controls, and I can like give people permissions, which I've given you none, as I should. But yeah, because it's mine. You know, you can actually make one of these.
What? What is? Why do I need permission to be in a box? It's like a box that's big on the inside.
It's a special box that's big on. It's a traveling box that's big on the inside. Isn't that exciting?
Big box. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's like it's so huge.
That's what she said. Yeah, I get that a lot.
The fuck.
But yeah, I thought, you know, seeing as you've never seen a TARDIS before, you're just gonna go around in circles, Teehee. I don't know what to tell you. That's all it is. It's just a giant circle. Well, a giant square, really. Have fun up there.
This is so cool.
Well, thank you. This is gonna be my base. But yeah, I just want to get your reaction on video because I thought it was gonna be funny. It's gonna be a nice little clip on my episode 4. Or my episode 3. Episode 3. I'm on episode 3. It's only 3 in and I'm already lost track.
This is... Wait, when did you post episode 2?
Oh, it's uploading right now.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going to have to wait a lot longer for that one.
Nope, it's uploading right now. It'll be live on Monday, Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day? Do I not have school tomorrow?
You don't have school tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. I meant Monday.
No, it's Memorial Day. But do you like my new armor and stuff?
What new armor?
The armor I'm wearing.
You're wearing new armor?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's ultimate. You know, ultimate.
Cool. I have an ultimate sword and this shovel. Look, I got this shovel.
But do you have the bow? The bow?
No. B only gave me a shovel.
It's awesome. It's awesome. But this is the 4th best armor in the game.
You know what I want? I want a dark matter pickaxe.
Yeah, go ahead. You do that. Sounds good. But I am gonna ask you that. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
Okay, bye-bye.
You're like, okay, I don't mind. Bye. Oh yeah, time to chest all my ultimate gear on this guy. He doesn't even do anything to me. I'm so... Oh, it feels so good to be overpowered. It feels so good to be overpowered, Teehee. Oh, I love it. Something about it scratches my brain. So, I'm trying to learn a little bit. I figured out that what all these dials mean. I've gotten my Tardis to level 5. I just took it on a massive flight just to see if I could figure out what the hell I was doing before I came in and showing you guys. And if I'm being 100% honest with you, I don't know, but I have a rough idea. And so because of that, we're now going to try to get it home. Problem is, I don't actually remember the way home. And if I leave this, I'll get back to the Tardis. I'll cheat to get back to the Tardis, but yeah, the Tardis is like way in the air. But home is all the way over here. So the goal is to get it like here. So negative 10, 24, 87, and I know that's y64. So I'm going to quickly get back to the Tardis. That's good for the x coordinate. Now, all these coordinates, I don't know how to change dimensions, so I got to check that real quick in the library. But hopefully it'll tell me, if I go to, I'm looking at the back here. Dimensional allows you to set your destination dimension. Alright, so that's that level right there. Alright. So I added the library on right there so I can check what controls and stuff are on the console while I'm flying, because it's really helpful. So if I want to go the overworld right there, perfect. And now the Y value we want to bring down to 64, but getting it to be, you know, I don't want -5. 64, guys. 64. $64. 62 works. Alright. You honestly just get as close as you can as possible to this, and that's what I've essentially been doing repeatedly. But I honestly don't know what I'm doing, so it's kind of hard to say get as close as possible when you have no idea what you're doing. Oh, that's too far. 76, I want 88. 81, can I get closer? 87 is almost exactly that. Alright. So now we gotta change the facing direction. We want to be facing north. Alright, so the way you launch this now, what's the speed at? The speed is, that's the XP level. Speed's at 2, so we're gonna bring it up to a solid 2.6 is good, yeah. So first you're gonna flip that button, pull that lever, and flip that lever. And now it's gonna start ticking off. It's very loud. And it'll give you blue buttons to hit repeatedly. So I'm gonna do a little speedy time lapse of me running around, smacking these buttons, hopefully getting very little explosions, because I gotta hit them in time before they explode. Oh, like that. Alright. Let's see how many I can hit. So we're actually landing here now. So this is gonna be good. So hopefully we're actually, you know, home. Oh wow, you're getting loud. Oh, that was very loud. I do apologize for that. I'll try to, I don't think I'll be able to turn on the game set considering it's recording at the same time. But we're gonna quickly, before we go, check. We're at level 7 now. So level 7 is very good actually, because we can take our sonic screwdriver, come down here into here, and give ourselves all of these. Oh, and I don't know. Oh. I want this one. I don't know if I have to pull it out. I don't know. I'll figure that out. I don't know how it works, but I know that you can use your sonic screwdriver to recall the Tardis after, I think it's at level 7. So if we keep that on us, oh, it's like right there. That's actually a really good spot for it. So if I were to do this now though, Oh yeah. Locate. Tardis is that there, and then you can go to that. Okay. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. But yeah, so that's a little bit of the flying the TARDIS, and we've got ultimate gear, flying the TARDIS. I do want to. We're not done with this though. So now that we know how to fly it, it's a matter of figuring out how to land it properly. I've heard about these things called landing pads. I was already doing a little bit of research, but these landing pads here, they require chronosteel ingots and dalacanium. I don't know how to say it. I know that's Dalek, but I'm guessing it's Dalacanium is my guess of how to say it. But there's no crafting recipe for these. In order to make them, you need the aborteron temporal laboratory. I need to make this. So this temporal laboratory is going to allow me to make is going to allow me to use the TARDIS to make those things. So what's the crafting recipe? I need gold, redstone, glass, and iron. All right, so let's make up that super quickly up in here. So I'm going to turn this down just a little bit so that we don't, every time I do this, it's a little loud. So I want to turn that down, But, so we don't need that much. We need some redstone now. I believe I have redstone in this chest. Really got to work on organization here coming up here soon. But that's okay. We can just get it out of here. Redstone. Gold. Gold? No, I don't want a gold block. I want a gold. It's helpful if I can see what I'm grabbing. What else do I need? A single piece of glass. Perfect. So I'm going to go in here, click on this, and take this. And now set that down. Alright, I believe you need to put stuff in like this through a hopper. So I'm going to set that up. Honestly, I'm going to set that up down here. Right there. Because then we'll make up some hoppers. And then we'll use chests and stuff to funnel. I don't honestly remember. It showed me in the library how to use it. So I'm going to go over there and show you guys what it was asking of me. So if you look, we're going to turn the flight off. We want crafting and lab. Chronosteel. So the chronosteel is a temporarily malleable material which is used to produce a large number of TARDIS subsystems and Artron energy manipulators. It is produced by exposing iron to both Artron energy and the time vortex. This can be achieved either via powering the lab with a flying TARDIS or a correctly configured Artron battery, which I can fly the TARDIS no problem apparently. So crafting for all your convenience, nearly all the TARDIS, however the few that cannot. Let me look up the lab again. So yeah, you need temporal laboratory is the pinnacle of Time Lord, what have you. So you need a hopper, that, and then do a chest. So I guess we'll just have to go grab ourselves a chest and a hopper. Throw some iron into the hopper, fly the TARDIS a little bit, and we'll see what that does. But it's currently going to be 5 a.m. and I have work in a few hours. So I'm going to hop off for the night, and tomorrow night after work I'll come back nice, ready to go. See if I can do it then. I have gone ahead and I've actually boxed up my TARDIS. So as I'm recording this, I've done a stream in between the clips, and I've gone mining. I did a whole crap load of miner streams, opened up some Lucky Blocks with 2 new players on the server, and we've had 2 new players on the server. But yeah, we just hung out, had a good time on streaming some Crazy Craft, and we've actually done some base design. And so I don't think I'm going to go with the this base permanently. I am going to move into the TARDIS and live in here for the time being. But for the future, I don't see myself living in here. Oh, that's not pointing where I need it to be. There we go. So now, I believe if we put why thank you. If we put this in here, is it gonna turn into, I don't know, but I'm gonna try and put up a bunch of my iron and my gold into here. And then I'm going to fly the Tardis a little bit to a random place. I'm not going to do another time lapse. I'm just going to fly it to a random place, see if this converts it all into the Delacium and stuff. But that will be in between episodes. But overall, I think we've done a pretty good job with this episode. I've got some stuff going. That monstrosity over here is one of our new players' houses named Max. He said, I'm going to build a nice house, and then he built whatever this is. I don't think Max is a builder, and he's missing his roof. I'm assuming Pac-Man. I don't know. But I'm hoping that he builds something proper. But every good doctor has a companion. And with that being said, every doctor's companion that I've seen it's mostly female heavy. So we're gonna not have a female. I'm gonna go use the one over here. I'm gonna spawn in a male, and whatever skin this guy has is the skin that we're gonna use. And this is our companion, and he's looking kind of special, but he looks like he can handle himself. Can you handle yourself? Yeah, he can handle himself. So give me names for what we should call our companion, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this episode here. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. Please leave a comment down below. I really do enjoy commenting back and forth with everybody that comes in. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.